You shifted timelines, but did your 3D body go along for the ride? Did it come with you? Because I know you've changed. You know it. You feel different, lighter, more awake. Okay, you've shifted your consciousness, but somehow your body hasn't caught up. Old wounds, and I talk about this all the time, old wounds will still ache, emotions still spike, patterns will play out. Why? Because while your consciousness can shift in an instant, instantaneously, you're shifting millions, billions, trillions of times per second, constantly. Your body, your beautiful body, sacred 3D vessel, moves very slow, much slower. See, that's not a problem. It's part of the process, okay? Welcome to Tower of Light. My name is Dre. I've been helping people for almost a decade now change their life through meditative practices and raising their consciousness. Consciousness is not bound by time or space. You can change your awareness in a single breath. A single breath. So, quantum physics and ancient mysticism agree. We know this. If you're watching this channel and you're into spiritual alchemy and you're awakening, you should know this. Quantum physics and ancient mysticism agree. The observer, you, the observer, determines reality. Okay? Atoms, as we know it, are 99.99999 empty space. The space is filled with your awareness. This is so freaking key. You can declare, listen to this, hear me. You can declare, I'm abundant, I'm loved. You can even feel deeply and, make it super real. And that is real. In that moment, you have entered a new timeline. Here's a catch. Your body remembers the old one. And don't let anybody else tell you. It's so well known that your I am awareness dictates your reality. You can change it at an instance. You don't need reprogramming. The consciousness doesn't need reprogramming. It is infinite and all powerful. That is very true. You can manifest without reprogramming. You can take a hold of the reins and make your life freaking awesome. But I want to remind you. This is something I think it gets glossed over so much in this community by coaches. You are a spiritual being inhabiting this body. You're having a human experience, but you are having a human experience. You have to remember the human side of you. You have to remember that this is still something that is going to hinder you or propel you, no matter, I guess, depending on what you decide to do with this information today. So I read this book, and I really, really, really recommend this. Dr. Basil van der Kolk explains in his book, the body keeps the score. Okay? Your body keeps the score. Trauma and unprocessed emotion, they stay stored in your body's tissue, not your logical mind. Okay? So, you may think you've moved on. Your mind may believe it. But your nervous system, your gut, your breath, even your posture still carries the imprint. So, that's why you might still get triggered or still feel stuck. But sabotage, or I should say, still sabotage your own manifestations, okay? Because you haven't handled the trauma imprints that your 3D body carries. You can change your concept. Listen to me. Please let this land. You can shift your consciousness instantly. Not your 3D body, not your physical being. It is completely different, but you have to understand how it works. Also, because yin yang, balance of life, that's what we're really after, okay? So, the mind body trap. So many spiritual seekers, they fall into the, trap of bypassing. They raise their frequency in, in thought, but ignore their body's cry for healing, okay? You cannot think away pain. You must meet it, witness it, transmute it. That is the power of meditative practices. You can use your spiritual essence to heal the physical body. That is key to this whole process. I have so many people come to me that have said, you don't understand how many awesome things I've manifested. And they're literally talking to me with the $100,000 watch, okay, in the super nice house. They have it all. They've manifested like everything that most people dream of. But they want to know why they still feel hurt, why they're always triggered. This is the path we have to take. You must transmute this energy. You must. Okay? If you don't, it will always pop up to bug you. Like I said before, and the body keeps the score. Trauma and emotions are stored in your tissue and your nervous system. Okay? Your breath, your posture. Please realize this. It's not as simple as most coaches will tell you. Just drop everything and let it go, and you can have everything you want in life. Just become it and claim it. That is half of the problem. Or I guess say half of the solution. It is half of the solution. But you must realize you are having a 3D experience in this human body. Okay? Don't forget that, because when you start to understand this, that you can't just think away pain, you have to witness it. You have to come face to face with it. You have to do that, and then through this process, transmute, or depending on what you're dealing with, integration. Okay? And a lot of people will tell you that's the same thing, but I disagree. Something for another video. So, my cigar's going out. Remember that this is not failure. This is wisdom. Okay? A lot of people will think that their body is broken. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody fell. Oh no. Poor little guy fell on his bike. Anyway, your body is not broken. It's brilliant. It's freaking incredible. It is designed to protect and to signal what needs attention. See, the things that should be cleared away out of your life or included into your life so that you can actually hear what your body's telling you are food. First and foremost, stop putting shit food in your body. It is hindering your growth and basically putting up a wall between you and your body so that you can actually listen to it and hear what it's telling you. It's telling you every second what it needs, what is happening, what needs to take place. You just have to listen. If your nutrition is screwed, it's going to be very hard to hear your body. If you have no fitness or exercise regimen in your life, you're still going to be screwed. You need to handle the 3D body. Are you on your purpose in life? Are you, as Bashar would say, living to your greatest excitement every day, every moment? Okay, and let me, side note here, your greatest excitement, it doesn't mean you need to be jumping up and down and feeling all about. It is just in that moment, what is your greatest excitement in that moment? Maybe it's brushing your teeth. You have that thing, oh, I need to go brush my teeth. That is your greatest excitement in that moment. Okay? And it could be many things. But learn to listen to your body. And you will be able to hear so many things that have been hidden from you forever. Like, I couldn't tell you how many times people have come to me with questions, and I'm like, why the hell are you even asking me that? Your body will tell you that if you just ask. If you just allow it to say what it needs to say and listen, you will know the answer to that question. But then I find out their diet is trash. They have no fitness in their life. They're just getting on this spiritual train, which is good, but they have no purpose either. Okay? They're just stuck in the mud or in a dead-end job that they freaking hate. That's drowning them in every day, in every moment. Okay? So how do we reconcile consciousness with the body? Okay? I always recommend meditation. It's the multi-tool. It is the most powerful tool we have in our toolbox. And there's a lot of, sub-tools underneath that. Meditation is the one. I'm telling you, it has changed my life in so many ways. I used to be so emotional, so triggered. Every little thing. it was gross. It was gross. Meditation brought me out of that. It showed me the true me. That's what I want for you. That's what happens. Use meditative and somatic tools to bridge the gap. Okay, breath work. Oh my God. If you haven't used breath work or even mix breath work in with your meditation, holy shit, you are missing out. You are freaking missing out. It is a game changer. Movement to express and release stuck energy is also very key. You know, yoga, dance, primal shaking, whatever the hell you want, anything. Inner sanctuary meditation is the key. It is the key to, so here's what I call it: passing through the porthole of the mind into your inner sanctuary of calm. People get stuck here so many times. They use meditation for stress relief, to help them calm down, you know, regulate nervous system. That's really good stuff, and I'm all about it. But there's another level. Once you get past that and truly let go, you have passed through the portal. I have a free meditation that will help you do just that. In the description, freaking grab it. It'll change your life. It'll change your life. I want you to practice this and practice heart-brain coherence. You want to bring the emotional wisdom of the heart into resonance with the mind, okay? And I mean, be gentle. This process, you don't understand. When you start this process, you have to really take it into account that you are dealing with decades and decades of beliefs, trapped up trauma, okay, emotions that you have never let bubble to the surface and you've never tackled head on. And they are all going to bubble up. And this is the part where people quit. This is where they quit. And this is why they never move into that conscious I am, that pure conscious state where everything is possibility. Okay? The quantum realm, if you will. So let's talk about manifestation for 1 second. So a new paradigm of manifestation. True manifestation, let me get this out here. True manifestation requires embodiment. It's not just about thinking, it's about feeling it into your cells. But remember what I said before, the body keeps the score. Can you see how that can become problematic in the future? Okay? Because a lot of spiritual teachers, they gloss this over, and this creates problems. And then these people come to me, and this is what I am dealing with in my coaching. Okay? I love it. This is my expertise, but it pisses me off. It pisses me off that these coaches are denying people the facts. Okay? A lot of them want a quick buck. A lot of them want the views. Yada, yada, yada. I get it. I get it. They're running a business. I get it. But you can't do that to people. Anchor your new timeline by acting as if it's real. Okay? We're talking about manifestation. But you have to honor the body's healing curve. Okay? Every tear, every sigh, every shiver of release, that's integration. That is true alchemy. Have you ever sat in meditation and say you were doing some breath work and you just felt your body twitch or your head jerk? That is your body releasing. That is so good to feel. I hope you feel. Comment down below if you've had those experiences. Those are the most magical things that happen during meditation. And you can feel it when you go about the day. Things are just better. There's more light in the day. Okay? So, just understand, you are not just consciousness floating above the earth. You are here to embody heaven on earth. Okay? And that means bringing your body along for the ride. You have to. You have to treat it like your most trusted partner. And it will carry you into miracles, my friend. It will be glorious. But you cannot deny your 3D body. It is part of you. I want you to drop some comments. Let me know your experiences. I love hearing that stuff. If you want the free meditation, grab it in the description. I scared all the crows. Peace.